Here I am. It's a nice day, about 6 o'clock at night. Got a real nice backyard. And I want to make a video about my engine right here, what I'm going to do. But before I do that, I want you to look at this slab, right? This is what we call a slab in my business, which is a door, or a door right there. We call them slabs. If it doesn't come with a jamb, and the jamb is this part, goes all the way around it, then it's just a slab. Now what I want to talk about is making a video and having clutter. Now you'll see the motor off to the right, you'll see the cylinder right there, you'll see the intake right there, and you'll see a bunch of extraneous bullshit that just catches your eye, and you're looking at everything going, what am I looking at? Now, this is what I mean by, if you're going to explain something, all you have to do, and it takes a little bit of practice, but you have to look at things through the viewer's eyes, if you can. Now remember, I'm just using a camera and a dialogue, and that's it. So, now I want to talk about this engine. I don't want to talk about this other bullshit right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show art students out there what you can do to fix up a video. See if it works for you. Now how does that look? What we have is an engine, an SEF 107cc cylinder, and you don't see a bunch of extraneous crap right here because I've covered it. What the eye looks at is what I have here. It's also wrong. What I mean is, if you look at the engine and the back of the engine, you see the concrete behind the engine right there. See? So you don't really get a good look at the engine itself, because you're looking at the engine, you're looking at the white background and the concrete. So I'm going, okay, how am I going to fix that? Well, I'm going to take my huge strength here and pull the engine closer to me so that I have white in the background, so that you see the whole picture. Nothing gets people upset more than when you're going like this. Oh God! Look at that clutch! Look at that cylinder! Look, see? Look at all 4 cylinder studs. You only see 3 studs. So their eye is trying to look around and they can't see anything. Now we have this mess, which should be up over here. Now of course I would be doing all this before, and I need more lighting too. This is another problem. You see to me, I'm looking down at this and I see the cylinder right in front of the magneto, but that's not good for a viewer. It's also not good to see t-shirts and other bullshit like this on the ground. So we have a better light from this area. In order to set the mood for the viewer, and that's the trick, you see. I've just received 20 million views. Actually, it's closer to 21 million, but they did an audit and changed it for some reason. The reason I'm so good at making videos that people watch is because I pay attention to the background. Now we're on the other side of the engine. Now what are we looking at? You're looking at the engine, and you're looking at a bunch of floral crap right behind it. What should be behind this engine right now is white. So that, as I pull that closer to me, now we can see the engine better. But then, the piston right here is in the way. This people are looking at, what the hell is that? So your best bet is just let it hang. Now you can practice and do this, and then of course you see this extraneous junk right there. Here is my intake. But if you take a little bit of time and try and work on your background, see, now look at this. I'm going, oh, isn't that a cool engine? You're going, I see part of the engine, I see some white, and I see some concrete. This is not a good, it's too static. I can't, I don't know what I'm really paying attention to. Now, I'm not talking about having a degree in visual arts and science. What I'm talking about is trying to look through the eyes of the viewer, whether they're in Singapore or Hawaii or Antarctica or Mars or Timbuktu or wherever, and trying to make a video that people like and understand. Okay, part 2.